Hi, today we're going to make Easter candy using meltables and some Easter sprinkles. So stick around. Hello, welcome to my kitchen. Using meltables to make Easter candy is really simple. They sell these in Michael's and also all kinds of places, Target and Walmart. And they're just these little tabs of chocolate that are meltable, and you put them in the microwave and melt them. And I like using these because instead of using chocolate chips or regular chocolate, you don't have to do the tempering process, which is kind of, I've never had any success with it, but this is really easy and it works. And we're going to try it. I'm going to show you how we do this today. I'm going to make some fun and pretty Easter candy. I am using this mold, silicone mold that I bought at Michael's. And I'm also going to try these little silicone cupcake holders that I got from the thrift shop. So I think you can also use paper or any container that you can actually pop out the chocolate. Or if you're using something that's not flexible, you want to make sure you put some oil on that. Like you make sure you want to grease it. You can use like muffin cup or something like that. But you have to be able to pop out that chocolate once it's cooled. So, all right, so let's get started. We're going to melt our meltables. I'm using this heat-proof bowl, and I'm going to put it in the microwave. And then I'm going to set it. I have a pot of boiling water here, and I'm going to set this on top of the water just to keep it warm as I'm working. It will give me a little more time, and I won't have to keep putting it back in the microwave. So let's get started. So I'm following package directions and heating my chocolate up in 30-second increments. Now I'm just going to get my sprinkles out of the package and pour it into a bowl. My chocolate is starting to melt a little bit. So you can see here, it's starting to melt. I'm just going to put it in again. And I'll keep doing that until I get the consistency that I'm looking for. So we're starting to get more of melted effect. Still kind of lumpy though, so we're going to put it in for some more time. One thing the package does say is not to overheat it. So I'm just going to be on the lookout for that. It's getting really nicely melted. Okay, I'm really liking the consistency of this melted chocolate. Really a little bit runny, but not too much. And I'm going to put my bowl on top of the hot water so it will keep it melty. Now I'm going to try using the spatula first and just putting the chocolate into the little chocolate bar compartments. Just slamming it down a little bit so that I get the air bubbles out. Now I'm going to take my sprinkles and I'm just going to gently sprinkle them on top. Really getting them in there. And we'll let that cool down. And I'm actually going to skip the next one so that I don't get too much chocolate on the other one. So I'm going to put some chocolate in here and then I'll do this one. But I want to do it, I want to sprinkle the chocolate. I want to sprinkle the chocolate with the sprinkles rather close to when I put the chocolate in there so that it can settle into the chocolate and stick. I'm just going to take it and drop it a little bit. It's good because that's pushing. Then I'm going to take my sprinkles again. Just generously pour them on top. Give it another little shake. And our final chocolate bar. Now I'm going to pop these into the freezer and let them cool. All right, so now I'm going to try and use these little silicone cupcake molds. I'm going to add some of these white pearl nonpareils to my sprinkle mix. And I also have some green sprinkles, so I'm going to add those for a little color. Just going to mix that up. I am going to take out the big chunks for this. And that's it. Now I'm just going to go plop in my chocolate and hopefully this works out. I don't want to put too much chocolate in because it'll be too much, too sweet. So again, I'm just sort of dropping it to flatten it out. And as you do this, you can see air bubbles come out. I'm going to take my nonpareils and sprinkles. Just sprinkle them on there. Press them down a little bit. Give it a little drop. Continue doing the others. All right, these are ready to go into the freezer. They look really cute. Whoops. Not quite done yet. Whoops. Don't take them out too early. Now we're going to pop these out. Just loosen them gently. Make sure they're nice and cold. Try not to break them. Just gently pop them out. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. You can chip off some of the edges if they're built up or not. Oh, these look great. All right, so I'm going to make some packaging for our Easter candy like this. I'm using these mini favor bags. I got these at the thrift shop. I've also got some cardstock and my stapler. So I have these mini bags, and they're the perfect size for the treats that I made. We're just going to put one in the bag. And I'm just going to fold over a piece of paper. Trim it with my scissors. And then you fold this bag over and put your little folded cardstock on top. Make sure it's straight. Just use your, and there we have it. All right, so we're done making our homemade Easter candies. They look really cute in the little packaging. Ready to put in your Easter basket. As always, if you try this project, tag me. I'd love to see what you make, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.